Anything else you want to say to your fans, man?
Man, shout out to Dante's Boxing Nation. You know, follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, Earl Spence Jr.
Dante's Boxing Nation. I'm over here with assistant coach, conditioning trainer, Larry Wade, Shawn Porter's assistant coach. What's going on, man? Welcome back to Vegas, man.
Hey, appreciate your support.
Yeah, now you done had a real big fight. You guys had a big fight. First thing, I want to say congratulations, man, on the success of the fight.
Thank you.
You know, they said it's the most watched fight of 2016. It's the biggest live gate ever at the Barclays Center. I mean, what do you guys think about that just off the bat?
Well, you know what? Dealing with two exciting fighters like Keith and Shawn, the fans got an opportunity to see some excitement. I think the people who tuned in to saw some excitement. So besides the fact that I feel like it was a spectacular fight, I'm glad they were entertained as well.
Mm-hmm. Did the fight play out the way you thought it would? Was there anything that kind of surprised you? What did you think, Larry?
No, I've studied Keith for years now, so he didn't show me anything new. Mm-hmm. He definitely gave a wonderful performance along with Shawn. So, he didn't show me anything that I was just ultimately surprised about. What we did see with Keith was that he is a tough guy. He can take some punches. And the same thing for Shawn. Shawn took some of his hardest punches, if not the hardest punches, and he just rolled with it and kept coming. He never stopped.
Mm-hmm. Because I heard Shawn every now and then in between the corner, I heard him say something to you guys. Yeah. What was he saying about the fight or about Keith?
Well, no, Kenny would ask him certain questions to kind of cue in and see what he was feeling like, if he felt like he was fit or if it's something else he needed to do. And Shawn showed very positive remarks and statements at that point. At no point did we feel like Shawn was in trouble. Mm-hmm. We never felt like he got fatigued. We never were concerned about his health in any of the fights. So we were very happy with what the results were as far as what the corner was. And I think Kenny did a wonderful job with it.
Mm-hmm. Do you think do you think Keith slowed down, or did it surprise you? It looked to me like both guys, they just got a second win. I mean, what do you think, man?
You know what? When you're dealing with two champions, right? You guarantee they're gonna give you a championship performance. Mm-hmm. And so at some point, I did see Keith slow down, but he did get a second win, and he came back fighting. I never seen Shawn lose his first win, so he just kept going at him.
He was still on his first win.
From round 1 to round 12, he never stopped coming, and he kept throwing punches. I do feel like maybe Copy Box or whomever didn't count all of Shawn's body punches because he threw a lot of them. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, we have no choice but to accept, the final result.
Mm-hmm. And it was a close fight. All judges, they had it 115, 113, including Showtime unofficial judge.
Right.
So what would you guys do differently to stretch out the lead at least, if you will?
Well, I wish I was in a position to make that decision of what would change in the next camp. Kenny Porter is the man who makes that decision. I actually just create the plan from the conditioning standpoint of what needs to happen based on what he wants to do. Mm-hmm. Based on what happened in this fight, Kenny and Shawn seem to be extremely happy with the conditioning side of things, and based on whatever the new game plan would be, will help determine what the next move I would make to help him be prepared for that event.
You obviously don't expect a rematch right away.
I mean, I think everybody saw the fight, and I think everybody saw Keith, and I don't think he's in a rush to get back into that ring with Shawn. So I think maybe one day it will happen, but it's not going to happen anytime in the near future.
Mm-hmm. What did Shawn Porter say? What was his immediate reaction and response going back into the locker room, the dressing room, whatnot? What did he say?
You know what? Ultimately, what wraps Shawn up all in a few words is, before we went out there, he said, God, please allow me to accept whatever the results are for today. And he said, I'm going to put everything in your hands and go out there and fight the fight. And that's exactly what he did. He went out there, he left it all out there on the line, he put it all in the ring, and when it was over, you saw him say, I wanted that, because he worked so hard.
Oh, is that what he yelled out when they first?
Yeah. Because he worked so hard for it.
Okay.
And he knew that he would put in the work for it. So he did what he knew he needed to do, and that is train hard, put everything in the ring, put it in God's hands, come out healthy, and he understands that, okay, maybe he didn't get the decision. It wasn't based on a lack of effort or the lack of preparation, but God has another plan for us, and he understands that. So he's at a place where he feels like, hey, we're far from over. he still is going to get that second world championship. He's even posted it on social media. He's going to be a world champion again, and it's going to be hard for anyone to deny him.
So no step back, Larry. You guys are going to stay at the same level of competition?
No way. You know, here's the thing. Shawn Porter and Kenny Porter are the kind of individuals, they're never running away from a challenge. So if it makes sense for him to get in the ring, you know, from a personal and from a business standpoint, I can promise you he's going to get in that ring. He's never going to run away from anyone because it's a challenge. Not at all. That's not who he is. And so as long as we have the best situation that fits Shawn in his career development, we're definitely moving forward, but we're not taking any steps back.
Have you guys heard from any other fighters on their Twitter, anybody calling out Shawn already, or have you heard anything yet?
Well, Dante, I think you've been around enough. A lot of people don't like to call Shawn out, so
I haven't.
You know,
that's a good point.
We have a hard time getting fights. So as far as anyone calling them out that's credible, you know, ranked in the top 10, we haven't seen that much. So we're going to see if anyone feels, you know, like they got the game plan to beat them. And if they feel that, you know, I'm pretty sure if the powers that be can facilitate that to function financially, we'll do it. But I don't think that's going to be the case.
Okay. You guys heard it from my man, conditioning, strength trainer, Larry Wade. Anything else you want to say, man?
You know what? I just want to say for all those people who supported us in this process, in this journey to try to get back in that ring and get Keith the fight over the last year, thank you. You know, I definitely appreciate all your support. I know Shawn appreciates all your support along with Kenny. Thank you guys so much, and keep tuning in. We're not finished. We are far from finished. As you saw, as a very young and energetic and passionate young man who has many, many more years of great fights under his belt. And I promise you, if you tune in, you're going to see more from us. So thank you for all your support, and thank you, Dante, as well.
No doubt, man.
This is Bobby, and you're watching Dante's Boxing Nation.